Hey, yeah. Ramble on 152.
52.
Happy New Year or whatever.
Happy New Year to you, sunshine. Is that a new Colt?
No, but I just got rid of my other one. Well, I ain't got rid of it. It's falling to bits.
Is it?
Fuck it. Oh, got her in a
Yeah.
present. I got myself one earlier. But you've got to try it, haven't you? The controversial that isn't controversial at all.
Let's have a look.
Vegan sausage roll. I'd like to know what you think. Don't do a Piers Morgan and pretend to throw up.
Did you?
Yeah.
A dick. I like the pork flavour.
Doesn't it taste like meat?
I
Yeah.
like the idea of vegan stuff because I know more animals have died in vegan food
Yeah.
than if you just kill a pig for bacon.
Yeah, because a pig will feed a lot of people,
Mm-hmm.
but then you've got the big field and having to clear all that of animals.
Yeah, killing all the foxes, all the badgers, all the rabbits, all the hares, all the crows,
Yeah.
everything. I like the idea that every time I take a bite of this,
Yeah.
it's like a smorgasbord of animals have died.
Yeah. So it's like you've got every flavour in there, but not really, not
really.
literally,
Not
but
literally.
you know.
Very good.
It's alright, isn't it?
Mm.
But I like I said to you earlier, I feel like it's a gateway drug for vegans to get back onto meat
Yeah, definitely.
because it does sort of taste like a sausage roll, pretty much. What do you think? I was hungry when I had it, so sometimes when you're hungry, you like things a bit more than the.
Because
you
a normal sausage roll has a real sausage in it,
We don't get the gristly bits.
but you don't get the gristly bits. But not only that, sometimes meat doesn't have that much of a meaty flavour.
I
So
think that
this
tastes
has got
more.
more sausagey
Yeah.
flavour in it.
That tastes more porky than a Greg's
Yeah,
sausage
it does,
roll.
yeah.
I
It does.
think.
No, I agree. That's
Yeah.
what I'm getting at. It's like, yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
It's
so I think that will convert a lot of meat and vegans back to meat,
good.
which is a good ploy, I think.
Well,
Very clever of them.
Mm.
And while they're in there, they'll be seeing all the steak and kidney stuff and
Yeah.
all the other quality meats out there.
Mm.
And hopefully then they'll stop killing so many animals. It'll be much better for
Yeah.
everyone, I think, especially the animals.
If
The
every-
little ones that nobody would normally kill.
If every vegan ate a chicken, there wouldn't be so many chickens going to waste.
Well, it feeds you twice a chicken, won't it?
Feeds me once.
Depends how big the chicken is.
I get a chicken and I eat the chicken.
To be fair, I've done that myself, yeah.
that's why
I've just bought a roasted chicken
I'm
and
so
eaten it.
so born idle lazy as far as cooking's concerned that if I do buy a chicken, my
Yeah.
tea is chicken.
Yeah,
And I'll
I've
eat
done that.
all of the chicken.
Because you can't stop. Why
I'll
would you
buy
leave
two.
it?
I normally buy two, you see, because if I'm having one, I'll give Baldy one. Because he fucking loves chicken. So I'll eat a full chicken, rip it to bits, give him lots of chicken there, and then he never meows at me for the rest of the day. He's just like, Mom, but
I'm right now with
he's
you.
going to throw this away.
I'll
boy.
stop bothering. Anyway,
Yeah.
we're going to talk about games. We're going to abuse the news.
Mm-hmm.
Some old news and some new news. Got some Christmas news because we haven't been around for a bit. We've been getting pissed every day, and
I got drunk once over Christmas.
I did.
Never again.
I got drunk once. Yeah.
Never again. I had a full bottle of Jack Daniels. Embarrassed myself round at Ryan's house.
Did you? All right.
Sorry, mate. And I don't want to ever get drunk again.
But probably for the best.
Yeah, well,
Because you're kind of drunk anyway, permanently. With your personality.
Oh, okay.
You're silly,
Okay.
you know what I mean?
Hey!
So if you get any more silly than that,
No, I go the other way now. I go,
Oh, serious?
Because I spend so much time on my own. It's
Right.
sort of like normally when people get drunk, they're usually trying to be adult all the time. You go home, you have to be a bit adult. You're a bit silly every now and again, but a bit adult, and then you get drunk, and it's like a silly time. Whereas me, I live on my own. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
So when I get drunk, it goes serious.
I need to be serious for a change. Yeah.
It's got serious,
Yeah.
and it's not good.
Yeah,
It's not
forget
good.
it.
No.
Not doing that anymore. Anyway, gonna abuse the news.
Mm.
So, okay, some odd ones. Fallout 76 players get Fallout 1, 2, and Tactics for free.
The first two games were meant to be really good.
So you're getting like a game with the pseudo game that you can buy. So that's all right.
In defence of Fallout 76, I've watched a lot more videos since. Just get a feel. Apparently, yeah, it is buggy as fuck. It's a Bethesda game, it's buggy as fuck. There is issues with crashing and this, that and the other. But those people who like the game really, really fucking like the game.
Yeah.
And I've watched a few people who have played it who like the game just to get an alternative perspective. And they're like, well, no, it's this. It is Barren Wasteland. what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting it full of NPCs. I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't. It does the things that I were expecting.
Well, I think they did oversell it though when they were talking about it, how it looked and everything.
Yeah.
But if you're a bit more critical of what people are saying,
so
maybe.
Yeah, I think it's meant to be
Maybe
like
they're
a
alright
6 out of 10 game. I think it's one of those 6 out of 10 games where a bit like Kane and Lynch is to me.
Yeah.
Where if you like it, you love it, or you're just not gonna like it. And like Kane and Lynch to me is one of those. It's a Mormont game. I love that game.
Could be. I just tend to think that
I'm never going to play it. It looks dog shit to me.
I think it might just be dog shit across the board, but people have made money.
I didn't like
Paid money,
Fallout 4. I thought that were utter dog shit. So if this game has
me
less
too.
than Fallout 4, then it's.
Me too.
How
Right.
far did you get into Fallout 4 then before? Because you were playing.
I met the Brotherhood of Knobhead,
And then went.
and I really weren't feeling it. Did all that, and a few annoying glitchy bits, and a poor level design, and then got back outside again. I thought,
Off. Uninstall. Oh, look at all that space on my hard drive.
Sony releases new Lemmings game for mobile. Nintendo reportedly set to sue the pants off, don't know why, the pants, Soldier Boy for his knockoff consoles. He's done quite a few. I don't know if we've covered any of this, 'cause there's been such a gap.
There was a week that it actually came out and we didn't cover it that week.
Right, yeah.
We did do a show, but we didn't cover it that week.
So he's been coming out with like Game Boy, one that looks like a Game Boy.
Yeah.
Color, so I think like a PlayStation looking one.
Chris Fishwick immediately found the console that Soldier Boy was claiming to be his Soldier.
Yeah, you can buy that console
you can
somewhere
buy it,
else.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what he's done wrong is he's loaded it with hundreds of ROMs.
What a twat.
So that's why Nintendo, I don't think they've officially said that, but all his consoles have suddenly disappeared off his website. Because he were a bit cocky about it to begin with.
He's a dick.
He tweeted something like, oh no, Nintendo ain't going to do shit.
Oh, they will, my friend.
And then everything disappeared. So I think they might have done some shit.
You might be a millionaire, but they're billionaires.
Yeah.
That wins.
He probably just can't conceive that how big they are. He probably just thinks it's a little niche company.
Yeah, possibly.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe. I don't know. Or he's just a fucking idiot.
I think he's a fucking idiot.
Right.
I think
yeah,
that's
more than
probably
likely.
covering
Not
it.
very good at spelling.
No.
The way he writes.
Soldier.
Boy.
What is this?
You don't want to be a boy.
1993?
At least be a soldier
Why
man.
you start spelling soldier like that with Sol and Ja?
Dunno.
It's not 1993, dickhead.
It's cringeworthy, isn't it?
Yeah, you at least spell it with like numbers. You know, Sol 1, J Boy
Do a bit
4.
in binary code or
Yeah,
something. You know what I mean?
just be like,
Be original.
you fucking dick. Dick.
According to the Trademark Counterfeiting Act, imprisonment for the first offence is up to 10 years.
Go on, Soldier Boy, go to prison, get some proper prison tats.
This is the best bit. And up to 20 for repeat offenders, which he is.
You know what's going to happen? Nothing.
No, nothing will happen. No, I'll have to pay some shit, but I don't know.
No, he'll get
I don't know he'll go to prison. But maybe he's got other offensive because he's a soldier boy, which I'm guessing he wasn't a soldier. Maybe he was for a year. Trainee soldier, they probably kicked him out.
No.
So you're an idiot.
No, you see, the recruitment in American, so this is facts. I'll do this when it's fact. Actual fact. The recruitment rate in America for GIs, which stands for General Infantry, is an all-time low, and that's because they have a minimum IQ standard
80.
and a minimum fitness standard. I think it might be close to 100 actually. I think it's.
Oh, is it right?
Yeah, it's like no, you need to know your shit because we want intelligent
Well, 100's
soldiers.
the normal.
Yeah, so-
That's the average of what
Is that the
everybody
average?
is, yeah.
Right, okay. So
And
I
it
think
goes
might
up
be-
every 10 years. But they always reset it to 100.
Right, okay.
So every 10 years people are getting smarter, sort or whatever. Their IQ, it's not that you're getting smarter, it's just your IQ, which is something else. It's just how quick you can recognise patterns. I
Yeah,
suppose,
it
or
is,
something.
yeah. Problem solving and all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, it's just this
So
basic...
your cognitive function, isn't
Yeah,
it?
this is basic thing. But yeah, every 10 years apparently it goes up by 10. But they reset it to, that's the new 100 now.
Right, okay.
Something like that.
Right.
And
Well, it kind of makes sense to
yeah.
a degree.
so it's always there and it's not
But
going off.
I
skew.
love that because that technically makes me more intelligent or higher IQ.
Well, we're getting thicker every 10 years.
Than Einstein.
Yeah,
Because if he was 120 back then,
yeah. Well, I think he'd be off the charts now.
no, because it gets reset, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So that means that
yeah.
if
So if they said he was like 180 before,
Mm.
which would be stupidly high, like weirdly high.
About as high as me.
Then now it'd easily be back to 100.
Yeah, easy. And like, I'm on 187. So.
Yeah, there you go.
Plus, if you want to fudge your own numbers, only do IQ tests from other countries.
All right.
So choose a third world country and do the IQ test in a third world country, and you will have a higher IQ than you would normally have.
Yeah,
because it's testing the citizens' IQ.
Yeah, a localised one as opposed to...
one, yeah. So you can get several ones that go like this is this and this is that. So if we was to take a British IQ test, we would probably be slightly above average. Right? And if we do an American one, we'll be possibly slightly more above average. I'm just not slacking off the Americans here. On average. and then if you do somewhere like Uganda, it'd be like, oh well, you're the most intelligent person here, so we'll give you 170 million.
Yeah.
Because
that's why they're not reputable, and you do like a generic one. That's
so if you ever really want to like...
When you do a Facebook one, they'll always tell you you've got like 140 or something.
Yeah, because there's only usually 14 questions, and they'll
that's
give
just
you
what they'll
28
tell you. And you're like, this isn't
question.
an IQ test.
No,
I'm looking at it, and I'm like, this isn't an IQ
who
test.
Jade Goody is. How's that an IQ test?
It's absolute horseshit.
But yeah,
it's so that you get a high score, so you share it, so that someone else clicks on it.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm a genius. I'm like, I know you. You're not a genius.
You're not a fucking genius.
You barely function. I had to teach how to breathe.
You've got a reminder on your phone.
Every few seconds, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's Soldier Boy.
Yes, what a fucking flange.
Norway is taking Nintendo to court over eShop policy, which we've mentioned before. They said something about like it's not on there, something. But they're taking them to court now. Right. The lack of refunds cited as illegal.
That's fair enough.
So yeah, if you pre-order it, you're prepaid, then you can't change your mind. And
Norway
is saying
purchase.
No, you should be able to change your mind. So they're taking them to court.
That's good.
So I like that.
That's good. When EU breaks down, that thing will become more commonplace.
Backpack Kid suing Epic over dancing Fortnite. He's the one that you were doing the other day.
Which one? That?
Yeah.
Was it that
the
one?
flossing one or whatever. No, you're doing it wrong.
That.
No, the other one. I don't fucking know. Kids do it. They have dance-offs. See, now if you were drunk, you'd be able to do it.
No, I wouldn't, because I'll be morose.
Next gen Xbox is codenamed Anaconda.
Don't want none unless you've got buns, hun.
That popped into my head as well. Also,
actually, on that, reliable news just in. I was told off my ex-girlfriend, mother of my child, that PlayStation 5's coming out next year. You heard it here.
No, you did that last time. That's exactly what you said. Exactly the same.
Probably word for
So
word,
you heard it just here before Christmas.
Yeah. Well, apparently I've been told again. Because what they're
reconfirmed.
What they're hearing,
right?
And even though there's 1,300 members on our group, like close to 700 on our page, and then all manner of people who do all the ferreting and finding out all this kind of stuff. They know fuck all about this, but some.
I mean, you'll be able to find
some twatting shad.
You'll be able to find somewhere on the internet that says that. I mean, it is possible, but
I've no doubt that they're working.
More likely they'll announce.
Just like Microsoft are going.
Yeah, more likely they'll announce it this year and it'll come out later. I don't know why they shoot themselves in the dick and release it this year.
Surprise! Oh fuck! I've not got 800 quid in my pocket.
They're selling way too much to.
It's just stupid.
Delay. Unless Xbox do something and they panic, it just seems unlikely.
It seems highly unlikely.
Yeah, but you'll have to apologise if you're wrong. You have to say, but you won't.
Yeah, well, I can apologise.
I'll write it down to remind you.
Yeah, right.
Say it on my phone. Right. Oh, they're also preparing to ship 2 consoles in 2020, which is what we talked about before. I can't remember what it was. I think there were a rumour that they were making a console that was discless.
Yeah.
And I said that'd be alright if they had 2, one with a disc and one without. That's what that could be.
Yes. And we were also saying at that time that you pay it via a phone contract, which is what they were sort of doing anyway.
They did do that for a bit, yeah.
They did
You
that.
could get like a contract and you'd eventually pay
I think
it
we
off.
spoke about that in the first year of Show Me Games. We actually mentioned that as a possible
Well, we mentioned
business
everything.
plan. Yeah, we have actually. This is the thing. It's like, look, if you're new to watching this, we do actually.
We've covered it, we just don't know when. Or by accident, or...
Well, yeah, most of the time it is by accident, to be fair, but we have actually had the finger on the pulse. A lot of the times people laugh at what I've said, and
Just
then
gotta
it
dig
comes true.
You just got to dig in eventually and find that.
true.
I'll start making notes and every time we say something. 90% of it might be wrong.
Will be bollocks.
EA admits Star Wars Battlefront 2 didn't go to plan. I don't know why they need to admit that. They just wake up one morning and just go, I'm going to admit that. I think everybody just knows that, don't they?
Yeah,
Wasn't that pretty like
you
instant?
don't think like waiting best part of a year to then go to plan?
Did they admit the first one was fucked? Maybe they didn't. So
No, they didn't.
yeah, so that's
No,
the
they didn't,
problem.
because Star Wars Battlefront 2 came out just before Last Jedi, and people were pissed off with the loot crates in it. So Disney went, "What the fuck are you doing?" So they took the loot crates out.
the movie, yeah.
And then they waited because it actually proper hurt the brand a little bit. Disney went, "What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing, Star?" And they went, "Yeah, all right, we'll remove them," but they're coming back. And I think they came back in like the
I think
March.
they might have come back, yeah.
Yeah, they put them back in the March, and you're
It
like,
gets confusing.
Well, why did you even? Why put them back in? That's because your entire fucking business plan. Which is what's putting me off the idea of Anthem.
They said they're not doing like loot boxes.
But they said that there's microtransactions.
Someone else said they weren't doing loot boxes as well, but they ended up doing them.
Well, there's still microtransactions, and the thing is it's not clear how the
Fallout 76.
Yes.
They said they weren't doing loot boxes, but they're doing lunch boxes now, which I'm guessing is a loot box with a different name.
It is, because in the game, if you find a lunchbox you open up, there's usually some random shit in it. So,
That's exactly what it is.
But with Anthem, they've said there's no loot crates, but there is microtransactions. But it's purely aesthetic, and you're like, yeah, they usually are.
Yeah.
And
well, it's micro, isn't it? So what else is it going to be?
The problem is how much in your face are these by this aesthetic?
Yeah.
That's the issue. That's the fucking.
It cheapens it, doesn't it, when
Of course
it
it
keeps
does.
flashing up or something.
Here we are. Oh, here I am in a shop. Oh, I might buy that.
Like with
skin.
the
Oh, they've taken me to the fucking
The
store.
Mordor thing, I mean, they were
Yeah,
loot
Shadow
boxes.
of Mordor. That's Warner Brothers, but yeah, that was fucking bad.
Yeah.
That's the entire reason I haven't bought that game.
Yeah. Oh, I think they've removed it now, though.
Yeah,
They've got rid of it. But
they're
it's
still-
too late now.
yeah,
And the
it's too
mechanics must still be there. They can't just completely... There'll be something there that's
There'll be something
jarring,
there
like because it's a shopkeeper or something. That pops.
Yeah, it's going to be really.
He must still
lumpy.
pop up. I don't know.
But because it's been that long, I have no interest in the game now. Like
It's gone then, yeah.
My entire interest for it is
The
just.
hype has gone. So, but if you see it for a £5, you'll do it.
Yeah,
But then you'll have to play it, is the thing. Just because something's a £5, which I see a lot, sometimes I look at it and think, that's cheap as fuck. But I'd have to play it.
See, I've got Game Pass, mate. I don't.
Yeah,
I look at them all
Yeah,
and go,
that's true,
go on, I'll try
Skip
that.
all
I
that.
downloaded Hellblade the other.
Well, game.
Yeah. You know that Hell is it Hellblade? Hellseeker, the one with bird with blue face paint on. Hell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that.
Where she's a bit mental.
Yeah, I downloaded that. I didn't even press play on it. I went, I uninstalled it. Installed it and I went, no. And that's the beauty about Game Pass. Is you go, no. Whereas if you paid it for a £5, you might go, I'll install it and I'll play it for a bit. I go,
No, what I do is I buy them when they're cheap and I think I'll like them, and then I just leave them there until
you're bored
I
one
think
day.
actually I'll play that, which I kind of did over Christmas, so that were alright.
No, it's
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is Nintendo's fastest selling home console game. Boring. Carlton is suing Epic over Fortnite dance. I don't know his proper name, but
Yeah, I can't
Carlton
remember
from
his
Fresh
name now,
Prince of Bel-Air. I can't remember his dance now. Oh yeah, it's like fucking. What is it you do? Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's one of the dances. See, you're learning all these moves now. So when you go out in the clubs,
if you see me in a club, please stab me.
you probably got lost.
Yeah. What am I doing here?
Looking for McDonald's. Yeah, so that's another one. Oh, Fallout 76 had loot boxes. I wrote this a while ago.
Yeah.
So I thought, yeah. So we've done that.
We've done that.
This is kind of irrelevant now. I suppose. Kanye West is on a quest to find Hideo Kojima. Nobody knows why. I don't imagine Kanye West knows why.
No. And I bet all it was he came out of a fucking hotel somewhere and somebody was just giving him shit. What are you doing? What are you doing? And I reckon because it's Kanye, I'm looking for Hideo Kojima.
Yeah. Could have been.
And then just fucks off. Because it's Kanye, he'll just say out.
Yeah. Yeah.
He'll just say out.
I want to be that rich so I can just be...
He's not though, is he? That's the
Well,
thing.
because he's an idiot with money, isn't he?
Yeah, it's his missus
That's
that's mega rich. There was a picture on Facebook of all the Kardashians. And he had Kim Kardashian worth 800 million. One of her sisters worth 300 million. Another sister 80 million. Another one fucking 47 million. And I think Khloe Kardashian 18 million, right? And
Little Kanye at the bottom, is it?
No, 18 million, right? And it was I think it was a news article, and Khloe Kardashian is the poorest Kardashian. 18 million. Ooh. She's poor. See, this is the problem with you people on the internet.
Is she the youngest as well?
I can't remember.
I don't know who's
possibly. I don't know. They all look alike to me. The
only
one that looks
apart
different
from the other woman
is Bruce.
Yeah, that's the other woman.
Bruce is the only one that looks different.
She was a late entry though, weren't she?
She was, yeah.
She's time to catch up, maybe.
Yeah, but she's the only one with gold medals.
True.
And if you want to have a laugh, and you've got a Google Doc, ask how many medals Caitlyn Jenner's won, and it'll tell you that Bruce Jenner won. And then ask it who Bruce Jenner is, and it'll just say Caitlyn Jenner is.
Right, weird.
Because it doesn't.
Trying to fuck with
it. Doesn't know what to do.
Well, we don't know what to do.
Nobody knows what to do.
Computer's binary. We're trying to be sensible, and we just can't do it. Soldier Boy
he's back once again like a renegade master. Twofold renegade.
To launch esports team.
Oh, fucking yeah, of course he is. Is he going to call them Nintendo?
I think he's having a breakdown. I don't know what's going on. He's
a twat.
I want to be around him and watch this.
Is he a musician? What is he?
I think he's a rapper. Though I haven't heard any of his music.
Rap anymore.
Yeah, but I haven't heard any of his music.
I like to use my phone and like to brand. Coca-Cola, brand.
Well, you don't know what they're saying sometimes.
That's all I hear in rap music.
It
never used to be. It used to be brands but they used to just slip it in.
Adidas.
Well, yeah, it used to be that.
Nike.
But it was also like the way they talk about Kravassi. You know, it was a big deal. Like, Kravassi. Everybody are all about Kravassi. Yeah.
Now they're all saying summer.
Yeah, Cristal. Cristal. Yeah, I drink Cristal.
It's just like scrolling through Twitter for a second. You're like,
Lambrini. I'm a Lambrini drinker. Yeah, Lambrini.
Should be able to put block adverts at the start of the album. You wouldn't hear it, would you? There'd be nothing to say.
No.
Just that'll be it. Pokemon Go Maker now worth $4 billion.
Fucking hell. Sell it.
Yeah, just take 1 billion. I'll take $1 billion for it, I'll be right.
Yeah, done.
Just a quick sale.
Walk off.
I want to get rid of it. Fortnite Maker, Epic.
Getting sued
worth
people who were red.
They're worth 15 billion.
Nice.
So that's a Fortnite, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, mental. And they've got the Epic store now. They've made that much money. They've made a Steam rival.
Here's something about Epic Games. I watched a little thing about Epic Games. They're really fucking cool. They're really, really cool. The Epic Marketplace.
Which must be very good.
If you're a creator, it's really, really good.
They get better percentages.
You get ridiculous amounts of percentages.
For the creator.
Yeah, for the creator.
Better than Steam, so that's...
way better than
Well, they're
Steam.
trying to get them over, obviously.
Yeah, but,
and they can afford to do it.
But they have a history of being cool.
Because of Fortnite, though.
Yeah, but they've got a history of being cool.
So even if you hate Fortnite, you've got...
But before Fortnite, they have a history of being cool.
All right.
They created Unreal, the Epic engine, the Unreal engine, created that, and then you went, we got this, all right, we made enough money.
Well, they made it free, didn't they, to anyone to use?
Have it.
Yeah.
Anybody can use this. And then you made the next version of it.
I think it was if you made a game with it though and sold it, we get a percentage. Was the only thing.
Right, that was the thing with the Epic engine, and then they created a game called Paragon.
Okay.
Right, which was a class-based shooter, really high-res thing. Apparently, really loved by the people who loved it. They were one of those kind of things. But then you were like, we're not too sure about it, so they shut the game down.
And
but what they did, you can have everything, and they don't want any money from any game that you create. They just give it all.
Using them assets,
high fucking assets, and so much so that because there's such a fan base for this Paragon game, somebody else is recreating it, and certain members of Epic Games have gone, well, if you need any bug finding right like that, we'll sort it out for free. What a cool fucking company.
It's the way to be, isn't it?
What a cool company.
All right.
And not only that, Cliff Blazinski, Cliffy B, yeah, it's been called Cliffy B.
He's got a new job now.
He's got a new job. He don't like to do out with games, but Cliffy B now works the streets for money. Doesn't care whether it's wrong or if it's right. See, that's just a guy, a multi-millionaire that sells his ass on the street for free. He gives his ass for free. It's like, look, I've earned enough money off this. You can all have a go now.
Yeah.
What a guy.
I can't remember what his actual job. I mean, that's his part-time job.
I think
can't remember what his actual job is.
I think he's assistant manager at Greg's in Blackburn.
It is something like that. I don't know if it's to do with theatre or something. I can't remember.
Yeah. But no, the Epic Games are like, you're like, actually, no, you guys seem.
They're all right. The store's supposed to be very, because they're trying to get people in. It's and you get free games.
Yeah,
well, you get free games with Steam, but I mean they're doing that as well, and this, that, and the other.
Edith Finch is what I got. I can't play it on my laptop, but I own it because I have an Epic Games account.
So I mean, obviously Steam, but just someone else that can compete on that level.
No, it's really good.
Steam's good, isn't it? I mean, they're everywhere. So hopefully that means everything comes down a bit cheaper. Although Steam sells it pretty cheap, aren't they?
Imagine this. Microsoft and Sony go, that's a nice idea. Would you like an app on our console?
Oh yeah.
Would you please?
But I think Steam are open to that, but I don't think Microsoft
Steam,
and Apple want.
Well, Steam was, and then
Microsoft
they fell out with
it.
Microsoft.
Yeah.
Because Microsoft was going to have a Steam front on Xbox One.
That'd be great, but that could potentially take away their own money. But if they get a cut,
no,
I don't know.
Yeah, well, I think that was.
If it were only games that aren't already on that console, maybe they'd be able to.
Well, yeah, because it was going to be kind of a streaming service on the Xbox because of the PC games. It like, right, we can't be powerful enough to play these games, and half of these games aren't programmed to run on the Xbox, but they do run on DirectX, which is a Microsoft creation, and they run on Windows, which is Microsoft creation. So it was a weird little thing that they were going to do, but I think it was something down to percentages again. It was like, I think Microsoft said, well, any Microsoft game that was sold, we want 100% of the profit, and the Steam went, why would we have a storefront? So they went,
yeah, but you get to sell all your other games, that's why. Yeah. Obviously they're not going to want you to deviate from there. Well,
that's when Steam went, fuck it, we're going to make a Steam box. And if you remember Steam boxes, everybody, remember kids? Remember Steam boxes from 4 years ago? Remember Steam boxes?
They might be worth something now.
They don't
£2. So they're worth 15 billion, and they were worth 660 million in 2012. So Fortnite has gone.
Yeah.
Just 15 billion. Fucking hell, from 660 million. That's a lot. Take-Two is 12 billion. That's Rockstar and Take-Two. So that's quite a lot. EA, 24 billion. Activision Blizzard, 36.4 billion they're worth.
I like to see, I don't know if you've got that on there, Activision and Bungie separated.
Yeah, they've separated.
I wouldn't be surprised.
And they've kept Destiny.
Well, they can have it, it's dog shit.
Bungie has kept it.
They can have it,
I'd rather not have it, and then they'll make something new.
And then Microsoft will go, remember us, will you make a proper Halo, please? Will you make a proper Halo?
Go back, fix it. You've had enough time away now. You must have some good ideas.
Why don't you do the Halo online game, which is what Destiny turned into? Thank you.
Yeah.
Because that's what Destiny is. It's clear. It's all over Destiny.
Story.
It's like this is meant to be Halo.
Yeah. It's not this new Halo. It's just an online thing that's got a bit of story.
But then again, there's the Halo universe or whatever it's called, isn't there? That's coming out.
Is it?
Yeah, there was a trailer for it where it was on.
Well, that's the new Halo, the new proper. But it's supposed to be a proper Halo. It's not supposed to be an online
thing. I thought it was meant to be a multiplayer online.
No, I think that was just I don't think. I think they've said because people were thinking that it's. I mean, it probably has all that.
Oh, I don't want to play Halo 6.
But I think it's a Halo 6. Yeah.
I don't want to play Halo.
But that, I mean, that'll be the extra.
Yeah, but Halo 5 killed Halo.
Yeah.
Killed Master Chief.
Halo 4.
I mean, he doesn't die in it, but
Halo
they killed
4
his
wounded
character.
it, and Halo 5 just stabbed it in the heart.
Fucking terrible game. Terrible level design. No co-op. What the fuck?
Soldier Boy.
Look, he's back once again.
Has released another illegal games console.
Is it called the Stay Station?
He fucking removed all that shit from his website.
Playbox.
Seems like Nintendo threatened him, that's why. But he's just done another one now.
X Station.
It's called, it looks like a Vita. And it comes with all preloaded games and stuff. I know he don't get it. Who's advising him? Someone's taking a piss out of him.
Yeah.
Someone said, oh no, you'll be alright doing this one. Because this isn't Nintendo. But I reckon it's got all Mario's on and stuff.
I don't think it's anybody he pays to advise him. I reckon it's his mate.
Pothead mate.
Pothead mate who's gone like, no mate, what it is, it's pace, you get a Vita, right, and you get a fucking Pandora battery for it.
Yeah.
And you can just like upload all, you can put emulators on it and stuff. My mate's got one.
Yeah,
It's a Raspberry Pi, man. Let's get a Raspberry Pi, did I?
He's thinking the local shop.
Imagine, I'm selling them on eBay at the moment. I'm selling them for like 90 quid a pop.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
selling loads of them. Oh, buzzing, man. I tell you what it is. I've got loads of cash. We'll fucking sell it officially.
I can do that on an internet site and I get so much traffic.
I'll do it officially,
If he's
man.
making that much money on eBay.
I just put my fucking brand on it, innit?
Yeah. No, you get away with it on eBay, dickhead.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
don't get away with it in the spotlight.
No.
So yeah, he's done another illegal games console.
What? So let's. Can we?
He's also got a soldier pad and a soldier pod.
What a prick.
So he's also ripping off Apple.
So let's go back to the what was the punishments that you could get?
10 years for a first offence, up to 20 years for repeat offenders.
So this is now his
It's definitely a
fourth
repeat.
time that you've mentioned.
So he's
him?
done all these other consoles, but maybe he did them all at once, and then he can go, oh well, yeah, but now we've threatened him, so that's only his first offence, and he's took them all off. But now he's done it again.
Yeah, but
this is totally
that'll be Sony
separate.
this time, though, won't it?
Could be. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. He's just a fucking idiot.
Oh, fucking what a prick!
It's just unbelievable.
What a
Like me and you would probably get away with that because
Yeah.
we're not famous.
Yeah, we'll probably sell about 100 of them in
Yeah.
our life,
Yeah.
but he's possibly going to sell thousands of them.
He's all over Twitter and he's all over Tinder
What
and everybody's talking about it and he's under
What
the
a
spotlight now and he's
prick.
doing it again.
He's a prick.
He's got learning disabilities. Data miner uncovers SNES games for Switch Online service. 22 in total. It fucking needs summer. Alright having NES games, but you need SNES games as well,
So
surely.
many times
You
you
need
can
to
buy
put some-
Balloon Fight.
Yeah, you need to put some value in there. No, but I mean, you get these free with the thing.
Right.
They're all there, you know, when you do the online. It's like your gold, but they're all there,
Right,
and then they
okay.
add more, but
Right.
you've still got them all.
Fair point. Fair.
Yeah, but it needs some SNES games, because NES games is just a bit like, yeah, that right. You can't sink your teeth into a NES game, or very few,
No, because they're
unless you're hardcore.
yeah, they are hard.
But
A lot
SNES
of
game,
them are
you
hard.
get more chance.
Yeah.
And there's some good, yeah.
Well,
like,
the SNES games for our generation, you've more chance
yeah.
because you've got your nostalgia in there, and within that nostalgia is the knowledge.
And
of
they're
how
just
to
not
play
as hard
certain
generally.
games. Well,
Some of them are.
Metroid's well hard.
Yeah, some of them are,
Yeah.
but you can play.
No, but again, I think this is
Star
down
Fox.
to the yeah, you can play Star Fox, yeah. But I do think it's down to the nostalgia as well, because we would have finished a lot of the main games, so like the Link to the Past, the Star Fox, and like some people finish Metro and stuff like that. So you have more of an idea of where you're going with it. Whereas in, especially in the UK, there's a lot of people out there that are going to disagree with this, but we didn't have a NES.
No.
We were PC culture until
Spectrum and
SNES,
Amstrad
weren't we?
and
And then we went SNES really. I got
Commodores
a NES later on.
I'm not saying I had all of them, but these were what
but
were around.
That's what we were playing. We
Sorry,
weren't
ST,
playing NES, so like,
Amiga.
the nostalgia to that is going to be for actually quite a limited few people.
Or NES is Amiga and Spectrum and all
Yeah.
that. And there's a broad range of them.
Yeah, there is. Yeah,
power-wise.
exactly. So that's what
Yeah.
I'm getting at. So it's like so.
So NES just kicked it all
So
off, really.
like you said before, you've tried to play the original Zelda games,
yeah,
and they just no. But if you were brought up with those,
yeah.
the nostalgia would carry
Put
you
up with
through
it.
it, and you'd be like, oh, actually, this is quite good. And I think I wouldn't be surprised if there is some stats out there to find out how many people download and actually play these games. I reckon in the UK, the NES downloads is going to be substantially lower than anywhere else in the world. I think America will have a lot higher NES, not just down to
Ratio as
ratio,
well, yeah.
but,
if anything.
it would be considerably higher because they had that. They didn't
Yeah, there
have
was
so
all
much
that.
of a
Yeah.
an Amiga or an ST or a Spectrum type background. We did. We were
I
more
feel sorry
on
for
those.
them because it all seems to look the same.
Yeah.
We had all kinds of weird artwork and
Wacky
the
shit.
game, like the Spectrum games, look weird, and the Amiga games, the Atari games.
Well, we had
There's a
proper
certain
wacky
style to them and a
wacky-
certain
wacky
sound.
stuff.
Whereas NES games, they all fucking sound the
And
same.
the great
There's
thing
no
about
variety.
Spectrum games, a lot of them weren't finished, so you could never finish them.
Yeah, they would
So
just
you're on
break.
that. You just break. You're like, oh, that's good. I finished it. Brilliant.
Bungie split from Activision.
Yeah,
Done that.
Yeah, done that.
Activision under investigation for fraud.
Yes.
Something dodgy going on there.
Yeah. Is it the fact that they release the same game each year?
No.
Oh.
Bummer. But yeah, there's all the serious business going on here. I don't know if it's something to do with Bungie, but certain business practices they've been doing are illegal, apparently, allegedly. So someone's doing some shit. Anyway, they're in trouble. Gearbox boss Randy Pitchford accused of taking secret 12 million bonus. It's his own fault as well, because
He's a cretin.
he was suing this other company for like unpaid sum at $300,000, this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
Right now they've gone, all right then, fuck you, we're going to counter sue you. So they basically grassed him up on everything he's ever done dodgily. This is the vibe I'm getting. I quickly read it. Don't take it like.
Well,
but it seems like now we're doing the revenge counter suit.
Yeah.
And we're going to be like, right, you took these secret bonuses, didn't you? You did, and there's a few other dodgy as fuck sounding things
That's
that are
brilliant.
coming out
I
as
like
well.
the fact that it's been done for something.
Now it might all be bullshit, there might be just some truth to it. I don't know, but it's good to see him having a little bit of pain.
Well, he had a splash, an extra splash of pain from that, didn't he? Because during the investigation, they found this. I mean, there was a report on this, which was shown on Show Me Games, and I actually read the full article. It implied that he was a bit of a pedo.
That was, yeah.
It
Somebody
was
put that in the
implied.
group,
Yeah.
but I don't know that.
It was Lewis.
But I don't know that news source or anything. But when I read it,
when I read it, it
yeah.
was like a barely legal YouTuber, Snapchatter. Now the thing is she's 18. She
Yeah.
is 18.
I don't know the legal age in
18.
America. Is it?
Yeah, right. So she's barely legal, as in she's legal.
Is it not-
18.
Is
No,
it 18?
certain
Is it not
sti-
21 or something? It
No,
depends
no,
where you
no.
are,
21's
isn't it?
drinking.
Drinking, yeah.
So she's 18. So it was sensationalised news article to make him out to be a pedo, and I'm like, that's actually quite wrong. That because barely 18.
Yeah.
Barely legal still means legal.
Yeah,
So there's
well,
nothing wrong with
If
that.
you read it, they clarify that.
Yes.
But the headlines always
But the
do the
headline,
damage.
you know, that's
yeah.
what I'm getting at. The headlines really.
But I don't know that news.
See,
I
'cause
don't know that.
No, I
So-
don't. But
really.
but the thing is like,
Unless it pops up on something that I'm used to.
there was
I ignore
something
it.
else that I read somewhere, and it was basically the same. An 18-year-old Snapchatter. He had some naked pictures of her.
There was someone on a USB drive
Yeah,
that somebody
yeah.
found. He lost it. Somebody
But
found.
she was
That's
barely
not
legal, but still legal. So
Yeah.
there's no story there. And
Yeah.
all you're doing is, I mean, I don't like Randy Pitchford.
You wouldn't
I don't
have the
know him personally, but I
conversation,
don't
yeah.
like any.
But it was the lawyer that
that
accused him of this. He threw
but
it out
he
there.
definitely deserves that.
But this is this is what I mean when I
Yeah.
say they're throwing everything. It's like, you sue me,
Yeah.
alright then, motherfucker.
Tread this shit.
I'm going to throw everything at you now.
Yeah.
Every little
Yeah,
fucking
everything.
rumour that I've heard,
Mm.
anything that seems a little bit suspicious, I'm just going to throw it all you. It's
Yeah.
just a classic revenge
Yeah, of course
tactic,
it is.
isn't
It's
it?
brilliant. It's brilliant.
And some of it might stick.
Yeah, well,
I don't think that will, but I mean,
the 12 million will.
he's a bit of a cretin anyway.
He
I'm
is
not a big
cretin.
fan,
I'm not a big fan.
so I don't
but
really
mean,
care. If it were anybody else, I'd feel sorry for
But
him.
I'm not going to call him
Yeah.
a pedo if he ain't a pedo. You can sue him for all his money that he has been embezzling, by all means.
Yeah.
So, what the fuck have you been playing, Mr. Garstang? Spazzy unicorns, remember?
But yeah.
Ta-da! I'm not good at editing, so we're still not done that yet.
So we're talking about, I'd stored a lot of games that I got for cheap right there. Like you, with your Game Pass, you just didn't play them, but mine are just on my hard drive. I'll buy them for cheap. I know that I'll like them at some point, but I had them there for a few months, these games, and I just didn't bother with them. Even when I stopped playing Red Dead, which I'm still on that island, which I just have not bothered with at all.
Shit in it.
Yeah, and then I thought, I didn't play any game. I was
We'll have to
watching.
talk about that.
I was watching a bit of series, you know, watching a few things, and I thought, no, do you know what, I actually fancy playing like Red Dead. Burnt me out on games. I think it just drained me, so it put me off. But I got back into it by not playing anything for a while, and I thought, oh, do you know what, I'll play that What Remains of Edith Finch, which you get free on
It's free on Epic Games, yeah.
which is good. But I had to pay for it. But I think I paid a £5 or
Oh,
something.
that's not too bad.
It's only a couple of hours. I don't know how long it were, but say 2 to 4 hours, maybe something like that to go through. But it's really good. I really liked it. It's my complaints are I can't say you can't say it's too short because I didn't pay much for it. So I'd say pay the right price for it. But it's also the if you've enjoyed it, you could pay 20 quid for it, I suppose, and still be happy if you've enjoyed it, couldn't you? You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm sure I paid a fiver. So what are my complaints? It is a walking sim, but somehow they've made it good. So my complaint is not really a complaint. It's a bit glitchy sometimes.
Yeah, that's the Unreal Engine though.
Yeah, I think it's just that. There's a little bit of pop-in, but that's only on the odd occasion you're outside. It's reminiscent of Gone Home. It has a similar vibe, which I don't know if you've played that. No. I'm not a fan at all. I don't recommend that one bit. But it was sort of like everybody was jizzing over it, weren't they?
Yeah, because a lesbian.
Yeah,
lesbian.
But they're trying to say like it's, I don't know, so it has this sort of ominous sort of vibe that you feel like something's creepy going, but it was shit. This does that fucking brilliantly.
Right.
I think.
Is it lesbian then?
No, I don't think she's a lesbian. Don't really mention it. They only mention it in progressive games, don't they?
Yeah,
they feel like they need to mention it. Like normal people don't go up to people going, "You're a lesbian" all the time. They just carry on
because it's like they're a person.
There's a couple there, and they don't feel the need to mention it.
Yeah, because they're people.
They're just people. Whereas if you're progressive, you have to go, "Oh, lesbians, I'm your best mate now."
Yeah,
so it's just people over there.
Remember me. Yeah. Remember me.
So it don't feel like a progressive game, but it does a little bit. My major complaint is she sounds like it's got a girl talking, sort of narrating as you're going through, filling you in basically, and she reminds me. It has a tinge of Life is Strange. Yeah.
I've still not played it. I can't bring myself to. It's on games.
Not the gameplay, just that teenage American girl voice.
Right.
Even though I think she's supposed to be like 20 or something. She's pregnant anyway or something. I don't know. But
spoiler, it's mine.
Yeah, it's kind of irrelevant. But yeah, it's nice and linear. In a good way, like you just want to do a story, and you end up in different you never like you're scratching your head most at first when you first get there, but it's not that hard. It's slightly gamey, find your way into the house, but it's not too difficult. And then when you're in the house, you can sort of walk anywhere downstairs, but you don't get lost. It's like there's things that you can click on and they're highlighted. You just click on them and you get a bit of story. But she's talking, and you can carry on moving.
Right.
You know what I mean? Oh, click on that, and then sometimes you click on something, and then you end up going into like a story. Then it takes you out, and you go into this weird sort of creepy little scenario they've put you in, and it's telling you about her family, who nobody's there anymore. She's just gone back to this house. No fuckers there, and he's telling you what happened to them, and it does each one in a weird way.
Right.
And they're all odd, and that's where it gets sort of gamey. Some are like games. Might be this weird game. I think one, you're just a kid in a bath, nothing weird, and all you're doing is you're hearing the narration, and they're saying that the kid, you could just tell that he used to see things, and he'd see things differently, even though he's a baby, and all you're doing, you're the kid in the bath, and when the parent comes in, turns the tap off, right, and his parent comes in to sort of let you're going to take you out, but then the phone rings, so she goes back, and it's ominous all the time because everybody dies. Wow. So you're thinking, I'm a baby in a bath. This is going to be grim. Yeah, and it's all trippy because the kid does see weird shit. Right. But you could say it's an imagination. And you start moving. Basically, the game, a little bit of this game is you're just moving the frog around and you're jumping in the bath. It's just moving, but you're controlling it. And but you can just see the baby's arms like. Love it. But you're thinking this baby's going to die or something. Because that's what happens in here, so it's just creepy as fuck. You kind of can imagine what's going to happen, but you have to make it happen by moving this frog around and just doing normal stuff to continue, so that she comes back in and says something else, and the story continues. And then I won't go into it, but shit happens. But that's your bit of gameplay. Right. And then when you go into another scenario,
you get a
little bit later, you get a little bit in the story, which will be completely different. But you know they're going to die. Yeah. So you're doing whatever, you're going through the mode, and it was this like one more like a comic book, and I thought it would just show me the comic, because some you don't do it, it just sort of shows you, and it's going from story to story, telling you this story. It's like boards, like in a comic book, but then some are animated, and then one of them like, I can move, and I'm sort of moving in the page in first person. Cool. I'm like, and I can hit something with a baseball bat. this is interesting. He's got loads of little cool stuff like that. Some are better than others, but they're all pretty decent. So it does have a bit of sort of gameplay in there, but the little stories are great. And then you finish it, and then you're like, do you know what? I'm very satisfied with that.
No, you said 2 to 4 hours.
Yeah, I lost track of time, but I couldn't put it down. Well, finishing this.
Yeah, because did you finish that before?
Well, I'll just do one more. I'll just do one more story. I'll just do one more because you never really get stuck. Apart from maybe at the start, you could possibly get a bit stuck, but not really. You'd soon figure it out. But yeah, that's a good one.
It's a shame that I can't play that on my laptop.
You get it on your Xbox, or is it only PlayStation? This one, oh, fucker. So yeah, short and sweet. Black Mirror.
Or Bandersnatch.
That was sort of gamey related, weren't it?
Yeah, it was choose your own.
In fact, I
adventure.
think that's what made me play these. But I can play games again now because this isn't doing me head in.
Yeah.
So that were a Black Mirror episode, weren't it? You could
the Bandersnatch. You choose your own adventure. It was a nice proof of concept. I'd like to see it done good.
Yeah.
Because
it was just a bit.
It was all right.
I enjoyed the story. It just needs to be a bit quicker when you snap back, didn't it? That's all it was.
I did enjoy it. It's very. Yeah, I'd like to see it done better. It's a nice proof. I like to see it as a proof of concept. I enjoyed what it was.
Definitely worth a watch.
For what it was. I didn't necessarily enjoy the story. I didn't actually enjoy anything. I didn't really enjoy. I didn't enjoy the narrative. I just enjoyed the interaction, and all I thought was it's a nice proof of concept. I want to see it done properly.
Yeah.
These minor tweaks, so it's definitely worth having a go.
Well, it was set in sort of a Spectrum era.
Yeah, set in 80s, set in 1986.
And he's making a game, isn't he?
He's making a game based on a Choose Your Own Adventure book. Well, apparently the game is out there. You can actually play it.
Oh, right, weird.
It's actually.
But it's good, check that out if you've got
definitely
Netflix or whatever, or get it free for a month and just try that.
Yeah, definitely.
Because it's different, it's quirky, I suppose. And when I started Firewatch, which I've been also sat there for fucking ages.
Oh yeah, that's.
And that's a fucking misery to start, isn't it? Straight away, let's just fuck with you, let's just make you miserable as fuck, and then start you. And I'm like, I've just dealt with fucking Edith Finch, where every fucker's dying all the time. And now it's straight away on this. It's like he just does a very simple story, doesn't it? You just text and you get a couple of choices, but it's just messages of a guy and his relationship, and it's just telling you very quickly, very simply. It's not boring, it's quick, it's simple, and you're seeing someone's life go by, and miserable fucking things and horrible situations that are very believable and happen all the time, and then you start the game, really, don't you?
Yeah, I watched.
I'm like, wow, what a way to start a game, you twat. And it was so simple that it would text and it had that same effect.
Yeah, no, really good. I watched Dan Smash. He did some videos on it, streams of it. I watched them, and the way he emotionally reacted to it was basically how I were when I was watching it. And I'm like, I don't think I'll be able to play that again.
Yeah.
There's another game very similar. I don't know if you got it yet. It's That Dragon Cancer.
Oh, I'm not bothering with that. That's red flag straight away. But I know you're trying to rape my mind with that shit. You can fuck off. No, well, I wasn't expecting this from Firewatch.
I watched Firewatch, and I'm like, fuck, I can't play that. I can't play. I'm not.
Well, I'm only 2 hours in. I haven't finished it.
I'm not emotionally strong enough.
Yeah, but it's true. But that was after Edith Finch, which
yeah.
Edith Finch isn't depressing though. It just has an ominous vibe, and
right.
you could take it as a bit depressing in places. But really, it's so interesting and quirky with the weird shit that they do and the weird little scenarios that you like. One's a flick book, and it's quite cool what they do, and you don't really control anything. You're just flicking the book, but what's flicking through the book is interesting how they do it and how they fuck with like these weird perspectives. But all she's doing is flicking the book, and all you're doing is like holding the direction of it. And you're watching it, and you're like, and it doesn't even tell it. It just says, and then we never found them or whatever. And you're thinking, but what you see in the flick book, you put it all together yourself in your head, and you haven't played any game at all there. So that isn't depressing. I don't think that game, but this.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that's
Firewatch.
That's where a lot of people are arguing whether walking simulators are games or not. But I think they are. I think they're just. It's just a different form of media. It's interactive storytelling.
It's how well they get the balance.
It's interactive storytelling.
Yeah.
Just enough gameplay, right. Just enough interaction. Because
if
you have enough,
this has the balance right.
If you have enough agency, this is again going back to different game altogether. But going back to say Mass Effect Andromeda, one of the issues I have with that. You want me to believe that I'm in this world, even though it's a completely different type of game. It's a much more open, not as linear. If you want me to believe that I'm in this world and my decisions mean anything, or my interactions mean anything, or the story means anything, you have to give me just enough agency for me to believe that I'm interacting. If I believe that I'm interacting, then I believe that I have some control over the outcome, or I believe I'm like, I don't know, Easy Finch, I don't know whether you're just a outward viewer of what's going on, but you were saying that you are
first person, you turn up there.
But like with Firewatch, when I was watching that,
linear.
That's the same thing. Right, it's linear, but it gives you enough of things just to do.
Yeah.
All the narratives going on.
That
you feel as though you are engaging.
Well, Firewatch so far has quite long bits in between, but it does just give you enough drops to get to your destination. Yeah. You know, like little dopamine, like just keep you going, keep you interested, gives you just enough. Edith is better than that. It's more streamlined.
Yeah.
You're really snaking through this house and you're getting some and then everything that happens is a surprise. Everything is just a different world or a different angle, and so many. It's just worth it for all these little weird little story bits.
But they are getting. What I'm getting at is.
But it is a walking. But it is. It's a walking sim done right or whatever.
Interactive narrative, isn't it?
With as less walking as possible.
So
that's why that's a good one. I would recommend that one anyway. So what the fuck have you been playing, Mr. Hulses?
All manner of places. Oh, sorry, no.
Places.
That's the answer to. That's a funny accent. Where you from, Nash? All kinds of places. I've been playing all manner of stuff. So I picked up just before Christmas. I picked up a Wii.
Oh yes.
So I could play shooting games.
Yeah, like what you mean, like light gun style?
Yeah, light gun styles. Last retro games night, I was playing Ghost Squad, and I'm like, fuck me, I miss Ghost Squad. Fuck me, I must be able to pick up one of these for cheap. So I got one, 20 quid, real do, nice one. Then you brought a shit ton of games on, which I've not touched still. You've got some there, and then there's some on the TV. So I started Resident Evil 4. I'm like, this is the best version ever of Resident Evil 4. It's fucking amazing.
I think that's coming out on Switch, you know.
It is, yeah. So it's the best version ever at the moment of Resident Evil 4. Then I played Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles, which is good fun. A bit buggy, but good fun.
Light gun game.
Light gun game. Resident Evil Dark Side Chronicles. Light gun game. Bit fun. Bit more annoying though, because the camera swoops like this all the time, so it gets really annoying.
We need to add something.
Yeah,
the swoop.
Really irritating, so you can't hit many of the bosses. Played Ghost Squad. Loved that. Absolutely loved it. And played a bit of House of the Dead. That was nice. Then what did I play?
Oh, the Daft House of the Dead one.
Yeah, Daft.
Yeah, that's
Overkill.
Overkill, yeah. That's great, yeah.
The Fetid Swamp. Then I'm like, right, what's going to play? So I started playing Wildlands over Christmas with Mr. Chris again, just to get through some more missions. Good game. The combat in that's really solid, and they've added an extra end game mode, so once you reach highest level, then there's another set of levels you can do, another set of challenges. So as you level up through that, it'll change the default difficulty that you cannot change. So I'm currently on the hardest difficulty, which is fucking hard. Fought against Predator.
The Predator.
The Predator.
Oh wow. Brilliant. How cool is that? Did it have the tunes and everything?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So what you do is, it's one of the missions in there, you go around and you know the drums. Steer it on.
Yeah.
Right? And then find a dead body. Oh, what's this dead body here? That's weird. Crash spaceship. Good fun. Next mission. Loads of people.
Did you know it was a Predator?
I knew Predator.
Wouldn't it be better if you just started a mission?
Yeah. Well, the thing is I was struggling, and the way I got Mr. Chris back on to playing it, because I thought, I'll just play it. I said, will you give us an hand on this, mate? I'm stuck. I'm stuck on this boss level that I'm on. Really stuck. Alright. So we came on, got in an helicopter, and I really wanted to play fucking Johnny Be Good or whatever it is, you know, the fucking.
Oh, the tune.
The tune.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, I can't remember what it is. We're gonna have some fun tonight. Woo, we're gonna have Little Richard, did it? That's it. Anyway, so I'm like, I'll just drive over here, okay. So we hear this. It's like, what the fuck? oh, we're going to fight Predator.
So he had no idea.
He had no idea.
Brilliant.
And we walk in, and the music starts. Oh,
that's amazing.
Predator's there. It's like, fucking hell, Predator. Yeah, so we're fighting Predator.
Cool.
He one shot kills you, you fucking nightmare.
Oh.
I still haven't killed him yet.
Oh, shit.
So we did that, and then I was watching lots of videos on YouTube, some people doing video essays and stuff like that. There's a long form video essay guy called Mower who's worth watching, but he will fucking go to town. You'll be like, this game here, I'm going to do 10 fucking videos doing this, and they're all an hour long.
Wow, fucking hell.
But they're good. He's really good.
But what's he talking about?
What he did is he was responding to a guy's hour-long video of a defense for Dark Souls 2.
Okay.
And he did it in 10 points, all about an hour long. So he responded to this guy's 1 hour and a half video with 10 hours. And he says, I think it's funny, you see, because you call yourself a long-form video reviewer, and I'm not on my 8th hour now.
So it's like a rap battle, but in a long, dull videos.
Really good. But the thing is, he breaks down Dark Souls 2. He breaks it right down, right down. So much so that he really sold Dark Souls 1 to me. Really sold it. So I installed Dark Souls 1. I'm going to play Dark Souls 1. Yeah, but I'm going in with a brand new.
Yeah.
You know
what's happening. Yeah.
I know now.
Yeah.
I know.
When I tried a bit of it, and I already knew it was a twat of a game, so I knew what to. But I didn't have the full game.
You need to ignore the fact that it's a twat of a game. That's how I initially went into it. The very first time when I first bought it, I was like, right, I know it's a twat of a game. Power through. It's all right. It's just a matter of like learning moves. No, chill the fuck out.
Okay.
It's not like that. Dark Souls 1, for instance, the tip of your blade, this is what this guy breaks down in one of his videos. It's like the hitboxes, for instance. The blade is here. I chop. Right? That's not hit you.
Right.
If you're there, I'm hitting you.
Right, okay.
And I'm hitting whatever is behind, and however long my blade is, if there's 7 people behind you, my blade's only enough to hit 7, it's hitting all 7 people. Likewise, with the bosses and you. Whereas in Dark Souls 2, he said like your hitboxes are all over, and he kept showing it all. I'm like, oh, Dad, I'm doing my fucking head in.
Yeah.
So with this, it was like, right, so now you need to do this, you need to
know you've rolled out the way.
So I'm like, right, well, this is the thing about the roll as well. It's like, right, so a few months ago, Paul came round and he started Dark Souls 1. So I just carried on from where he were. And I'm like, right, so the backstabs are really important. Get behind somebody, don't be afraid to block. And the entire thing is you have to get in. Oh shit, there's a big guy. Don't give a fuck, you can't hit him unless you're close. Yeah. So you have to get in. Ignore that, and regardless of the size of somebody, you might just be able to chop, done. Right? So I was like, right, I'm not good at it. I'm not good at the game, don't get me wrong. I'm grinding more than anything. But suddenly I was parrying people, so they'd come and hit and you go boom, and you give such a satisfying noise which staggers them like that, and then you can go in and they does an animation, a big stab, and it fucks them right up. So I'm like, I've got this shit now, them enemies now, now to me, I'll just wait, I'll run into him, because if I run into him then he initiate this attack, which I know I can, as soon as I run in, as soon as he initiate, I know I can press this, and I'm like, I'm getting it a little bit, I'm nowhere near as good as people finish. I'm getting it a bit now. This is what people are saying is like, it clicks.
A certain mindset that you...
It just clicks. So much so now it's like, right, well, I know I'm going to die. I know I'm going to die. It's not a nightmare to get here. You don't have to fight everybody. You don't have to at all. Fight people, you kill people, you get more souls, and more souls, it means you can level up, fair enough. But, so I just run past and I'll see a big boss and go like, you're a big fucking guy, come on, let's have a do. So there's a bone dragon, there was a dragon, just sorts of cool shit in there. I was walking, it's like now you're in the Valley of the Drakes, right? And there's this dragon all rotted and fucked up, just hanging off a cliff, and there's some souls around it. I'm like, right, it's got to be triggered now, anyway. So what I'll do is I'll have a wander down there, and there's some dragons, little ones, never seen them before. Fuck it, let's have a do with this cunt. So I pick this thing up and just walk up, and it's like these fucking ace dragons just walk up on it, right? Right away, it swung at me like donk. Like, well, that didn't do much, but it's alright. I'll fuck off now, somewhere else. And then I was attacking. There were a point where I got, when I first had it, where there was these big fat fuckers and they can poison you. I had nothing but nightmare times with them. This time I'm like, Right, let's have a go. Dance around. Backstab, you fucker. Backstab, you fucker. Backstab, you fucker. Yeah, they're dead. Piece of piss now, these enemies. I'm like, I know this shit now.
I don't know,
You
straight
know
away,
it.
that pig thing just kept killing me.
That big beast, yeah.
It was just this running thing that killed me twice. I thought,
Oh, that boar. That boar's
Yeah, boar,
pain in the
yeah.
ass, but once he's dead, he's dead.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
gone.
that's
There's
alright,
there's these semi-bosses that are in the game. That once you kill them, they're gone. And then all the other pissant guys, they'll still be around and listen to you whether you play. I mean, don't get me wrong, if you're hit by a pissant
I'd
guy,
play
you're
it
dead.
if everything died when I killed it and then that were it.
Well, Dark Souls 2, if you kill something 8 times, then it's gone.
That's not good enough.
I
I
know
wanted
it's not
the
good enough,
first
but
time.
that's the thing. But that's the thing, they are dead. And they're permanently dead. Until you go to your bonfire. And when you relight your bonfire, you reset the world. And
That's just I'm
yeah.
angry now.
Well, I know, but yeah, no, I get that. But
I haven't got.
after watching these things, it was like, right, I sort of get it, and I'm like, I'm enjoying it.
So yeah, so put you in a re-education camp,
yeah,
a
it does.
voluntary one.
You know, I still get my fucking ass kicked, and I still get pissed off. But now what I do is I go on until I get to the point of frustration. But when you go into these fucking places and you see, I walked, what was it? I think it's Dark Root Basin, I think it's called. And I'm like, well, what the fuck am I doing here? I'm miles away from the fucking
You save space.
the safe space because when you die, you drop your souls.
Right, and you've got to go back and
You
get
have to
the
go and
shit,
get it,
yeah.
but if you die on the way back, then they're gone.
Oh, okay.
Right, so if you've got 10,000 souls
Yeah.
and you die on the way back,
Let's go
they're
find your
gone.
body, yeah.
They're gone. Right, so I was walking in distance. What the fuck's that? Walking. It's a fucking Hydra. It's this fucking beast just there. What the game is fucking cool.
Yeah,
it's just,
yeah.
it's just cool. And I'm there with a shield and a big.
Well, it seems to
fucking
me it
helmet.
has to be cool, otherwise you won't bother carrying on.
Yeah.
If that Hydra wasn't there, or the cool dragon, and it was some shit,
Yeah, but even if they are
The
shit,
gameplay
'cause
would be not
well,
annoying, would
I got to Blighttown and apparently Blighttown's a fucking horrible place. But you have to go there. One of your bells that you need to ring are in there, and it's a fucking nightmare. And everybody who plays Dark Souls hates Blighttown. So
Okay.
I'd already heard this.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
picked up Blighttown is horrible via osmosis, and I got there. I'm like, I'm at Blighttown. Fucking Blighttown. What do I do? And then I saw something over this ridge, and I looked over the camera. I'm like, oh no, it's a big spider ass thing. Oh, I'm not fucking with that.
from Brighton.
So I was playing that. That was good. And then what else have I played? So I was getting into that. Played a bit of Rocket League again. That was okay. I can pick that up and put it down. And I've just started Shadow Warrior 2, which is good.
Yeah, that looks quirky.
Yeah, it's all right. It's mental. It's like it's an old school fucking shooter game where the character just takes the piss, and the idea is go and twat them.
Because when you reloaded, he went like that for no reason.
Well, because he ran up whenever like, you have a katana blade in it. And like when you chop people, he gets covered in blood, and if you press reload, he goes and cleans his blood.
I always saw a little bit, but
Yeah.
I did say it reminds me of
quirky. It's the Red
what's it?
Steel.
Red Steel 2.
Yeah.
Where you got your guns and your swords, and it's a bit weird.
He's just talking
And people
shit
do
to all the
silly
time.
things, but this looks sillier than that.
Yeah, he just talks shit all the time, and like there's little secret places where you go. I went around the corner and I saw this naked anime girl, 8-bit anime girl.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's he? I'm like, what the
It's
fuck?
got like a bit
this
of
all
pseudo 51 in there.
fucking,
And
it's weird. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm playing that. Yeah. So I played quite. I finished something. I don't know. I played quite a bit of
Donkey Kong.
stuff.
Finished Donkey Kong.
No, never. Yeah. But, right. Yeah. So that's what I've been playing.
That's what I'm playing. Not doing Voice of the People because my phone died.
Yeah. We have got a retro games night on the 2nd
But we are mentioning this
of
'cause
February.
it's for charity.
It's for charity. It's for charity. It's for the East Lancs Hospice.
Yeah.
She's in Lancashire. It's in Blackburn.
Yeah.
Mum spent some time there. My mum, Yvonne, your sister, spent some time there in 2013 and 2014. Absolutely lovely little place.
Yeah.
They let us have a birthday there, and they looked after Mum. She really.
They gave me brews and biscuits.
They did give me brews and biscuits. Lovely place, nice and calm, nice and quiet. Lots of little action, little things that they do there to keep people engaged and give people a little boost in life.
He's surprisingly happy considering that you wouldn't imagine it would be.
Yeah, and
because that's the vibe they're projecting.
Yeah, it's really
must
nice.
take a lot of effort.
It must take a lot, and a lot of the people that are there are volunteers, and it's great. So we're doing a bit of that. I've got a Just Giving page, so if you can't make it down to the Retro Games Night but would like to donate, I'll put a link at the
There'll be a link
at the
in
bottom.
here. There'll be a link wherever you see this video, I suppose. So if you share it on Facebook, it'll be in the comments.
It'll be in the comments
or at the top. I don't know.
So there'll be a link there. So if you want to donate, please do.
And it'd be tight if you didn't really.
Yeah, you've set
To
it
be
twice.
fair, just put a quid in if you want.
That's it. There's a
Bit fucking about
target goal of 500, just because I had to put a target goal there, and I didn't want to say 15 grand, or I didn't want to say just 100 quid. I don't know. It's up to you. If you want to support them but don't want to support us, don't want to be associated with us in that way, there's other ways of donating to the hospice, so please do that as well. But yeah, so Retro Games Night is on the 2nd of February. The tournament's going to be Mario Kart 8 on the Switch.
As I am, well, I was going to say former champion, but I suppose once you're a champion, you're just a champion, aren't
You're
you?
always a champion.
So I was the original champion.
Graham
I'd like
Daly
to
might
say.
be coming down,
Well,
so you'll have to smile. Are you coming down, right?
I might come down, but I'm not playing Mario Kart 8 because this is the Switch version. There's no purity there.
So not only that, what I've ended up wangling somehow, me, don't drink, don't go to the pub or out like that. I've got us a after party destination at the Hugo's Mexican bar and eatery.
There will be sluts and strippers
there will be
and
cocktails there and all manner of stuff.
cold sluts and strippers, not actual sluts and strippers.
Hopefully
We'll see.
there is.
We're
I don't
ringing
know.
anybody. Well,
I'm
he
not,
is.
I'm yeah. And if you have watched this, get in contact with Radio Lancashire. I'm going to email them anyway. Get in contact with Radio Lancashire and see if you should interview me about the hospice.
Don't
and
mention the
thing.
sluts and strippers.
Don't mention. Don't mention the YouTube channel either, because then you might check and go, we don't want them fuckers on. So don't mention.
Controversial.
Yeah, controversial. Because I will go on there and start talking all shitty political, even though I don't know enough. But just to be a dick.
We'll get him drunk so he calms down.
I've got really fucking. I'll tell you what it is.
Tell you what it is.
But yeah, so
Morgan
it's going to be
Fletcher.
3 floors this time. Top floor is going to be Retro Games Night. The second floor is going to have card games and all that kind of shizzle. And first floor is going to be, or ground floor is going to be something else. So share that. Please come down. It's £3 entry. And I was meant to be, like, December was meant to be the last time I was going to do it. So they pulled me back in, and I said I won't do it if there's charity.
So it's charity.
So it's charity.
So you've got to, and he's got to.
I have to.
I might do.
I have to. You've already donated, so it don't matter, does it? Really?
Well, I did do that, so that's fine.
Yeah, so that's all good.
That's my get out of jail card.
Yeah, exactly. So
I put a gift aid thing on as well. Maybe I shouldn't be admitting this, but he didn't say it on the. He said on another person I gave to charity. He said if you're related to this other person, then you can't do the gift aid thing, which is like a bit extra. That it's probably a tax thing that you.
Yeah, I
you
always
just put on
refuse
top.
gift aid
But
because I wanted to put a fiver in.
but on this one, it didn't mention anything about being related. Didn't say it. So I'm like, oh, gift aid then.
See, I don't do gift aid.
I don't even know what it is. You just get more money.
Yeah,
I assume
the
it's a
charity-
tax thing.
Yeah, it is a tax thing, but it isn't.
Does it fund ISIS?
It's,
Does that go to ISIS?
no, you see, because your gift aid doesn't go towards the charity.
Oh right. Does it not?
No.
Where does it go?
See, because if you have a look at the donations are what you give. So you give £48 million, wasn't it? And you
Yeah.
said, I want to give gift aid.
Yeah, so
Well,
then
it
that-
only counted as £48 million, but they've still taken
So
the
that
£2.50.
£128,000
Yeah,
has just gone
yeah, it's gone
to
elsewhere.
obscurity.
That doesn't go to the charity.
No, or maybe it's tax back for me. Maybe I don't
No,
get
you don't
taxed
get
as
to,
much.
no, because you're not a business.
Well, what the fuck is
It's
it?
only works if you're a business.
Oh.
See, it's a big fucking fluke because people all go, I'll do gift aid. I'll do gift aid. No, don't do gift aid. I didn't because I went, I'm going to put £5 in because that's all I could afford at the time. I'm going to put some more in when I get paid on Thursday. But they're like, so do you want to do gift aid? I'm like, no, gift aid is out of my tax. I don't pay you more for gift aid. Gift aid is the tax. Yeah, so why am I paying you more?
I might
So
get a
no,
rebate
I'm
end of year
I'm not giving you
of
more.
£120,000, and then I'll be fucking laughing at you going. You
I used to give gift aid because of that, and no, it doesn't get recognised. So
Do it anyway, just in
Anyway.
case.
Yeah, do it anyway if you want. I won't. And I won't begrudge you if you don't. Even though the Just Giving page does make a big fucking he's done gifted. It actually shows you.
Yeah, you sure? Yeah, but I mean, that's not
Whatever.
why I did it. I just
No,
thought
no, you didn't.
might
You
get
just
some
give-
more money. Somebody will get some money.
Yeah,
Maybe it's me. That's
So,
all right.
so there'll be a link there. So yeah, get in contact with BBC Radio Lancashire. That'd be really funny.
Well, I mean, he'll be doing it anyways.
I'm going to get in contact with
call
him
that
anyway.
day.
Yeah, so it'll just be funny if you guys sort of hammer him.
Oh.
Imagine me on BBC Radio Lancashire.
The phones are lighting up, and they're all saying.
It'd be awesome. It'd be
Make sure you
absolutely
go
awesome.
more northern than ever, though.
Lad.
Yeah.
I'll talk Burnley.
Yeah.
I'll go, well, the thing is, talking like I've got my balls in my mouth.
Yeah.
The thing is, I've been doing this now for... Oh, no.
I don't know if that'll mean people will give you more money for the hospice or less. It could work against.
No,
you.
I'll just go on and I'll try...
Get a flat cap. Get your flat cap out.
Because it's BBC, I'll just try and advertise us.
Yeah.
Not the hospice, just
Yeah.
show me games.
Yeah.
Just show me games.
Yeah. And say other show me games are available, but show me games.
Show me games.
Just put it. Do it like the whisper thing, like they do on the. Is it Super Troopers? What's it?
Yeah, it's Super Troopers.
Super Troopers, where it just keeps whispering something. Just keep saying show me games at the end of every sentence. Yeah, do that.
I'll go on cross-eyed as well. Even though it's radio, it'll just make the presenters feel really awkward looking at me. Yeah, I'll just do that all the way through. Alright, yeah, sorry. Show me games, and be like, okay. Sweet. Thank you very much. Okay, fuck yourself.
Be on Granada tonight,
I'll
baby.
swear. I'll swear at the end of the interview as well.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
And then, they can cut it, can't
But Tory.
they? That'd be worse than
No,
swearing. They'll just
no,
take
it
you
would
off.
be. It would just sack me
They'll
out.
take you off. They'll just sack you from life.
They would be. But
You're
yeah.
barred from BBC. They'll take your BBC licence that you don't have off you. You're
Yeah.
like, no, I want to pay it.
Yeah, that's
Like, no,
that's
I'll
another
take it.
reason why you should get me on BBC, because I don't have a BBC. I don't have a TV radio license. So to get me on there would actually, if you're listening to me, you're compliant then in me not having a license, and you're actually culpable.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. Yeah, get me on there. Listen to me on the radio, and you're all compliant to my.
No, I think you'll be so daft that they will put you on Granada tonight or something.
Brilliant. If I do go on Granada tonight, I will swear.
Do they still have the map? I haven't watched it in 20 years.
Oh. No, didn't he get done for diddling kids?
Everybody
Is it
gets
Fred-
done for
Fred
that
Talbot?
nowadays, don't they?
Fred Talbot.
In fact, if you end up on camera, that's what anything to do with the BBC on camera, you'll get done for diddling kids. 'Cause
I'll
it's
be
like-
guilt by association.
that's
won't
just
it?
that's what happens.
BBC Radio Lancashire. That'll be the
Maybe stick to radio, it's a safe bet.
Stick to radio.
Face for radio.
Face for radio. Tits for TV. Face for radio.
Right, that's
Yeah.
that. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
See you later. Do that. You've got to remember what we started on there.
No.
It was just money, charity,
Charity.
hospice.
Charity.
So I went off like we used to. Right, see you later. Thank you. Bye bye. Done. I'm dusted.
Nice.